Hi, you're listening to Everyday Superpower, a place where you can learn about body language, nonverbal communication, and essentially learn to read the minds of others purely through assessing their behaviours and their gestures, alright? So if you like what you hear, click like, click subscribe, and if there's anything thought-provoking you would like to respond to, feel free to leave a comment. Now let's get straight onto it. So we're following a physical-based series in regards to what a woman might find potentially attractive in a man, alright? Now, we're not talking about empathy or, mental Olympics and so forth. We're strictly talking about the aestheticism of a man, the physical aspects, alright? So, we're going to talk today about a broad and a large chest, right? So, evolutionary speaking, the male chest was developed to house large lungs, enabling a more effective distribution of oxygen, right? Allowing them to breathe more efficiently whilst running and chasing. Okay, so we're bringing it all the way back to our hunter-gatherer ancestors once again, as our brain still is linked to them times. Our society might have changed. We might have a more human conscious brain just sellotaped onto the front, but we still do have that limbic, mammalian rooting within that brain, okay, which still applies and still, really influences our thinking to this day, right? Right, so in past generations, the bigger the man's chest, the more respect he would garner from women, okay, purely because it is a showcase of strength. Alright, and what is strength and what is upper body strength in particular? It's masculine, right? Women do not have strong upper bodies relative to the male, okay? So it's that emphasizing of the masculine property which highlights why a woman may need a man, okay? Because the man is the man. Just like the highlighting of the feminine properties showcases why the man needs the woman, alright? Strength creates protection, and protection works very well when it comes to protecting the children, the unborn children, the friends, the family of those whom are within radius of the individual, okay? Now, alongside that, it creates a bolder waist to chest ratio, alright? Such as an inverted triangle, right? So it works with larger shoulders, broader shoulders, which we spoke of one of the last videos, and highlights the waist, okay? So then as we start to lose body fat, we lose weight around the waist and the belly, creating a great bold triangle, okay? Which is symbolic of someone who is healthy, in shape, and can live for the years to come to look after the children after procreation with the woman, alright? This is attractive across the board. It's representative of the power and the strength versus the health. When I speak of health, I speak of the low body fat. Of course, this is within reason. You don't want the person to be, completely anorexic and of, too low body fat. But given that the person is stripped of body fat while still holding a large scale of muscle mass, it's a great indication of the health of that individual, okay? Especially when we speak of men, because men can cut out lower body fat levels as opposed to women, all right? Women need more body fat to retain fertility, whereas we as men don't necessarily need to abide by that, okay? So that's a little coverage of the broad and large chest, how it symbolizes the strong and powerful masculine, and how it had been developed to establish a more effective distribution of oxygen, okay, a better circulation in order to run and chase and throw and fight, and to generally be more athletic when it comes down to the hunting of prey, okay? So how do you build a larger chest? If you're not familiar with training, what you can do is you can definitely just start with your general push-ups. There's a whole variety of different push-ups which will accent on whether you're working, the triceps of the arms a little more so, whether you're working in the different areas of the chest, whether it be the lower to the higher. I don't particularly abide by this. I just think that you work the chest as a whole and then it will grow as a whole. So I would recommend barbell bench pressing. If you have possession of dumbbells, you can do dumbbell dumbbell chest pressing, which works in a different means, because as you are holding the dumbbells and needing to stabilize them, right, in each hand as they come up and down, that also works other muscles, okay, which are utilized to stabilize the dumbbells rather so than the barbell, which is just one strict from A to B motion. All right. Other than that, you can work your shoulders, which as a byproduct will activate the chest, any sort of pushing motion in particular, right? And so on and so forth. I haven't got any notes written down in regards to the training of the chest. I will just work on pushing motions, right, in particular. And anyway, moving on. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click like, leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment if there was anything in particular that you found interesting or wanted to dispute. And I'll see you next time. Farewell.